we can't see what we're doing. And I don't know what's causing Captain Cabinet to constantly lose his connection. I think I might have to go and do the worst and most depressing thing in the world. Offline troubleshooting. Could it be the cable? Oh, yes, welcome. You can all try to play while we still got the stream up. But could it be the cable? How would the cable being slightly kinked affect us suddenly dropping everything and then returning is fine? I can't think of anything else that it could be. Anyway, let's get some more exclamation mark plays going while we can. Everyone hit exclamation mark play in chat if you can see us. Nope, I've dropped you all again. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, that's the end of that idea. Alright, fine. You know what? We're going for it now. Let's see how much we can get done. And we're heading for the hole. Oh, it's a good one. It's a nice slow lead up today. It's exciting. Good. Oh, everyone's coming in at quite an equal rate. And we are hitting the first physics smookelings. Oh my god, the weird one literally on fire. We'll see if that helps or hinders in the long run. Oh. Who needs RTX? Look at that. Look at that reflection. We don't waste your money on RTX cards, chaps. Just download Marbles on Stream. That's all you need. Oh, and we have Squiggles rocking through. Tybo bringing up first place, already through the Wibbly Wobbs. Linny is now in the Wibbly Wobbs, closely followed by me and Squiggles. Oh my god, everyone's quite balanced today, except for Layla's bringing up the rear, because Layla's doesn't trust us, and has to stay behind like mother to make sure we all make it home. Going for the big jump. Me coming in second, and for third place we've got quite a tight little gaggle here. Let's see what happens. Oh my. Linny really picking up speed, but is it enough to catch up to Tybo? No. Linny, you fucked up. Disgusting. Javian, however, has managed to rock through to first. But Tybo pips it. Using the momentum, Linny suddenly just... The insults worked. But, sadly, felt so much shame they just had to dive off the edge there. It's a shame because they were doing very well there. Managed to really bring up speed. Tybo now slowly and boringly in first place, which I feel should give the weird one time to catch up. But I don't think she has quite enough momentum. There's Javian right behind them. Let's see what happens. Oh, but Tybo, do you think you can make it through this? I think you might make it, chap. That's done very little to slow you down. I think... But here comes weird one. Oh, almost managed to have more momentum than you, Tybo, but I think you've got it, buddy. You've got it. Oh my. What does that noise entail? Tybo, first place. Javian in second. Weird one, just sort of given up on the corner. She comes. Oh, Trekiter, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the stream, my handsome friend. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The gang's back together. And here comes Squiggles, bringing up the rear, just making sure everyone gets home okay. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Except for Linny. Sorry, Linny. You know what? We can't all survive. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a blood sport, which we all know Marbles is. Should we do that again? I think we'll do that again. Let's race again. On this map, apparently. Why not? I'll do it myself. No, I'm kidding. Let's do another map. Let's do a random map, since that's the button I've got, and we don't know how this game works yet. Everyone, spank that play button. Exclamation mark play in chat. Just get it spammed. Get it spammed now. We're all white balls at the moment, except for Weird One now glowing blue somehow. Possibly because they looked up how to, but I think mainly because they win a lot. We've got 8 players in, but I can have up to 500. So feel free to hop in if you're watching. Nine players. I want 10. We're not starting without a 10th player. Samantha, hello. Today you're just seeing no VR games at all. Spend $3 on mixed reality hardware and we're just playing Marvel games and other nonsense. Good. Linny, are you in? Ah, you are. That is 10 players. There are another 7 of you watching. Do you guys want to type !play in chat? I'll give you a few seconds to do so. Alright, you guys can just watch as we start. Oh, if it's because you're watching on someone else who's hosting, it only works if you type play in our chat. Engage. Kenny, I believe you are in. Yes, there you are. And now, into the horror squid. Drop, my friends. Each and every one of you. Plummet. Oh, we got some excellent plummeting here. Linny is plummeting quite fast, along with Tybo again. Oh, picked up some great speed there, Laylas. Very good. Coming through the washer. Alright, coming through the central zone. A good tactic, a valid tactic for getting up speed early. It's Tractor, closely followed by Tybo, with Linny pulling in from the left along with Pucks. But they have got a pendulous momentum which will take some time to recover from. Trakita pulling into first rapidly, but bounced back by his own momentum through the pinball sleeves. Weird One, however, manages to break through first into the slalom. Squiggles, however, manages to overtake the Weird One, closely followed by Tybo. Oh, I think they're going to choose different tactics. Tygo follow taking the left. Weird One following for the left, trying to draft. We've got everyone going to the left. They trust Squiggles to know what she is doing. So they're all following through the kidney. Oh, this is intense, guys. This is intense. But Squiggles has managed to get enough of a lead. I don't think anyone will be able to catch up until we hit the toilet. Get a set up at the toilet bowl to see what happens. We are. Alright, as Miss Squiggles comes in, closely followed by Laylas and Trakita and the Weird One, all fighting for 3rd, 4th and 5th place, with Samantha pulling up at a close 6th. Now Squiggles is coming in with slow momentum, which will actually help at this lavatory. The less momentum you have, the faster you will get through the rectum at the bottom of the toilet. Oh my god, it's still very close, and first through is Squiggles. She's already shot ahead. Oh, look at this. Unless Squiggles gets caught in an obstacle, I think it's going to be quite... Oh, but so angry is everyone else at this that they have managed to rock up. And now Weird One has bolted ahead. But Miss Squiggles will not stand for it. You can see the fury in her little marbly eye as she whizzes towards the Weird One, screaming in fury. Weird One, frightened somewhat, frozen in fear, which Tybo has used as a chance to get really close. Are these two going to elope? No, because here comes Squiggly Kittly and Laylas and Linny. Oh my god, all vying. But, oh, they've been punted. Weird One has been punted so hard they've almost left the arena. Oh, but has also managed to, again, get low momentum, a very good mood. Now, Samantha, who we didn't expect to see doing so well so quickly, was briefly doing very well, but as she's managed to recover, she is now back on the slide as Weird One heads down the rectum. Come on. We believe in you. You can do it. Just go down. Just go down. Just... There we are! Weird One! First place. First out of the butthole and takes first place with Samantha! Samantha pipping second out of nowhere. Very good work, Sam. Damn, that was very impressive play. Oh my goodness. And here comes Linny. They can't all be winners, but at least no suicide this time. And Pony Castle bringing up the rear. Squiggles, sadly, just couldn't quite take it in the end. Boom! Well done, everyone. Very well done. You all did so well, I feel like we should do that again. I feel like we should go to a random map, perhaps a blue one, and I feel like while we're here, you should all type !play. Why don't you do that now? Good, good. Oh, Guts, welcome aboard. Jolly good. Oh, it's not Pony Castle, it's Poncy Castle. The only kind I would ever live in. Welcome aboard. Good. Alright. We have 11 players in, but 15 watching. Would the other 4 of you care to type !play? You are welcome. Max Power, Mega Zero, who I dare say hears this all the time. Welcome aboard. Good, I mean, 12's a lot. Oh, I feel like it would be cheating for me to join the race, he said, joining the race. Alright. Who shall we kick? let's not. Starting the race now. I'm sorry that we're all white. I don't know enough about this game to stop that happening. That's a good noise. It's one of the good noises. It's 15 bits. I'm glad to hear it, Kenny. Thank you very much. All right, and there you all are. We are odd. It's Fat Steve, who has been a local ghost ball. I don't even know what that means, but it's exciting. Oh, Kenny, well done, my friend. I love the tactic there. You managed to get rid of your momentum early by purposefully hitting a peg, and that has allowed you to take the lead by shooting through the rectum. Sam, the best of the old guard, using the more classical tactic of just slowing down slowly, but wasn't expecting the disruption to that worldview that Kenny brought to the table. Havian and Leolus, again, also using the old school tactic, are close behind Sam. Let's see what happens here. Oh, good. Now, Kenny is continuing to hold that momentum, is just using it to stay just ahead of Samanthia, and then Havian is drifting just behind. But as we come into these... Oh my god! Barely stopped at all by the first obstacle. Kenny is going to be very difficult to keep up to. However, Sam has managed to avoid even touching the obstacles, and so has managed to close the gap just slightly with Kenny, as Havian again keeps vying just close in third place as Tractor pulls up on the inside. Now Kenny is first into the Lotus Tit. Oh, and goes straight through the nipple almost right away. Sam's going to have a hard time getting that because, once again... Oh, but she has learnt from Kenny and has realized that she should hit an obstacle as early as possible to remove her own momentum, using that to come into the Mega Anus as fast as possible. Now, can Kenny and Sam fight for position here? As Havian has been watching and learning this whole time and rids himself of momentum almost instantly to rock into first place. An astonishing play here by Havian, 2015. Oh my goodness, look at that incredible play. Oh, no one else can compete with that astonishing work. He bided his time, he watched, he learnt, and he went for it when he saw he had the opportunity. Some incredible play there from Havian. As whatever Fat Steve brackets local ghost ball means, comes in second. Oh, apparently not actually. Oh, I think that means you were the winner of the last round. You're not even playing right now, Fat Steve. Okay. Followed by Kenny and Max and Sam. Again, holding very well. An incredible fight from you chaps early on. It's just, but you know what? It's anybody's game. That's just how this tends to happen. Yeah, let's get everyone in. Havian in first, Kenny, followed by Max Power, Sam, Ponzi, The Weird One, Leolus, Guts, Takator, and finally, Scotchbox VR, who has just given up, really. Linny, however, May's had enough of his shit and is trying to make sure that the host does not appear in the rankings, but screw you, I do. And Pugs, I don't know what happened, bro, but feel for you up there. Oh, I think you're going to actually make it. Good. It is intense, isn't it? Yeah. Boom! Congratulations, Pugs. Welcome. Squiggles, I'm afraid, just had too much near the end there. Let's do a new random map. You all press !play in chat to get in. Only works in my chat. If we're being hosted, I'm afraid you have to be over on Scotchbox VR to do it. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get a glass of water. I'll be back instantaneously. Some good water. All right. We have 13 players. That's another 13 watching who can get involved if they want to. All right, you've got another 5 seconds to rock into the game. And I'm going to slam this button. Oh, wait. I'll join the race. All right, gentlemen. Gentlemen of every sex and gender. Let's go. Engage. Nice, slow beginning as everyone is sizing each other up, trying to decide who's going to rock in here first, but everyone is going with the kind of classical tactic. Just going in, sizing each other up with some slow moves in and out, just trying to goad each other, just to see, you know, people's different styles and techniques here. At this point, it's anybody's, you know? It's just a question of who has the guts to break away from the pack and rock through first. And it is Scotchbox VR! As we head into the circle of torture, the weird one, again, takes advantage, pure advantage of the madness to rock through, closely followed by Leolus, who does the same thing and takes their opportunity as Miss Squiggles similarly rocks through, but on the outside, finding a shortcut. Flanders sees that and decides to follow, which means it's now a close call between Squiggles and Flanders as Leolus and the Weird One fight for third. Leolus coming up on the inside against the Weird One. Weird One trying to duck and dodge, but that means did not notice all of the myriad things around them. Now into the slalom, where Leolus rocks into first place. But gets enough sideways momentum that the Weird One pips them, rocks right through, closely held by Flanders as we enter the urethra. Miss Squiggles rocks through the urethra as they always do, slowed down, however, by several hits on these little pippets, which means Kenny has a chance to gain some momentum. Alright, Miss Squiggles is now into the Lotus Tit. Oh, but she's taking the long way round. It's taking her a while to find the nipple. Kenny, however, shedding momentum very rapidly on the Lotus Tit. And Flanders is through. Flanders rocks through when no one else is looking. But now we're all in the bucket challenge. The bucket challenge can be troublesome. It's very much a question of whether you have the guts, the metal to rock through. And of course, Squiggles does. But so does Kenny and Trakita. And so the Weird One, etc., have been robbed of their first through third places, as Squiggles and Kenny vie. Now at this point in the kidney track, it's just a question of hugging on the inside. We'll see if people have got the guts, the metal to come through. Now, can anyone catch up to Squiggles? I don't think they can. I think it's lonely at the front, Squiggles. It's lonely being the best at what you do, but it's what you were born to do. You get to the finish line, you take that marble, and you run! And you never look back. Because that's my job. Over in second place, we have P.A. Kenny, rocking rapidly towards Miss Squiggly Kitty, who was going in slow motion due to a magical moment, but Trakita takes a moment to just rock himself up into the air and spunk down into second place. Oh, gets lightly balled in the ball by Flanders, which means Flanders rocks into second. Suddenly, we have Miss Squiggly Kitty first place, Flanders second, Trakita third, the Weird One fourth, Scotchbox and Leolus taking fifth and sixth, as Javian falls to their death. Samantha now crawling in seventh, but manages to not fall off. Ooh, that's right. Ponzi, again, couldn't take the pressure, but Samantha knows what they're doing. Very good. And here's Linny in ninth, again, has actually survived, which is excellent. While Guts brings up the back, just making sure everyone gets home safe because they care. Waving goodbye to everyone from the top. No, it's not a sad ending. There comes Guts just shooting down. Look at that speed. That was an exceptional finish, Guts. I'm sorry that you lost momentum early because that would have been a phenomenal finale. Well done. Oh no, you did amazingly well, but I haven't chosen what the music is at any given time. That's the thing. You have to go with the feel of the music, which is why we're in this new random map. I need a stream deck. I can hit the next music please button. That's enough of that, Kevin MacLeod, and your copyright-free music. Something made a noise. I think it was you, stream. What did you do? Let's look. Oh yes. Oh, thank you for my 100 British points. Trakitika. Yeah, let's hit some exclamation mark play in chat. Thank you very much. I will join you. I think it's always nice to be a part of the race. If anyone else would like to rock in, it's just typing exclamation mark play in chat. Very good. Now, we're all white marbles, except Sam, who is literally on fire, and Leolus, who also is literally on fire. Don't know enough about playing this game to make us all different colours and things, but you know what? It's okay. As we all know, like in real life, white is default. Right. We are starting. Oh, we've got quite a lot of players now. We got a noise. I believe that means we're being hosted. I think that's the hosted noise, but I can't keep track. Stand by. Oh, Kiara, thank you very much for joining our little family. Oh my goodness, you seem to know what you're doing, Kiara, because, my goodness, you have rocked through the lower third there. Just shot through. Now, you have chosen to go through the central stage, which is a very good way of getting speed up early, but the weird one, rocking in from the left, has somehow managed to pip you to it as we all head into the hedgehog testes. Squiggly is through the danger zone already, somehow managed to rock through once again and just pip first place when no one else was paying attention because they want to have a tragic moment early later on. Javian and Ponzi now vying for first and second. Now, we've got Flanders bringing up the rear, but that's okay, because it's still anyone's to play for, because this is a very messy area, which is how Milam has rocked through first. And here comes Guts. Guts has managed to pull first, mostly followed by Kenny, who is not having any of that shit. But as we shoot through the air, Guts avoids every obstacle, rocks through the biddly bit. Oh, but gets taken by the second. But it's just as well, Guts. Guts, she is a truly excellent player. Purposely lost her momentum there, took the hit of being on the kidney bowl, knowing that otherwise she would shoot out of the map like I just did. Everyone else there still slowly fighting through, as Guts just managed to get the momentum up after that incredible piece of tactics. Pugs has taken the second route and rocks just ahead of Guts by doing the best of both worlds. One of the finer episodes of The Next Generation. We have Pugs in first, Guts in second, closely followed by Tybo in third, Commander Aramil in fourth, coming up in fifth, Miss Squiggly Kitty, and possibly able to take sixth is either Leolus or Kira, still fighting in the kidney bowl, which I think we ought to go and look at. It's a very intense area. Oh no, they're all out. It's very much just a question of who has enough momentum. Kira there, still caught by the kidney twister, which I presume is what that's called. It's a medical device, the kidney twister. Kira has managed to escape. Well done. Is it Kira? Kiara? Are you Irish, so it actually pronounced Mortimer? I don't know. Well done, everybody. I think we should do that again. It's fun, isn't it? Good. Alright, my dear attractive young people, if you'd be so good as to type in chat, ! Play. That's ! Play. Yeah, we're getting into it now. Look at that. 15 players already. Good. I'm glad to see you're all getting into it. All right. Who have we got in so far? A good selection, a wide selection here of players. Would anyone else like to press ! Play? If I haven't made it clear, you have to do literally nothing else. Oh, Kays. Kays has stepped in. Good timing, Kays. That's right, ! Win, ! First place. That's how it works. Your marble is alone again. 10 British seconds. Engage. Now once again, everyone is just biding their time. They're all just checking each other out. No one's going for an alternative strategy. Everyone here is just, it's time to size each other up, to goad each other, to see how they move, to feel the flow, just to understand your competitor. Yeah. It's kind of the only moment in the race where everyone really bonds. You know, it's like sharks in the womb before one inevitably consumes the others. Alright, it's getting intense now, and that is why Kenny rocks through first, closely followed by Ponzi and Commander and Tybo. Ah ha 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 ha! I get all my noises mixed up. Stand by. That noise means that Kenny has commended me. Thank you very much for the bitty witty woos. Aramil rocked first, away from Kenny, as I looked away. I don't even know what someone's built here, Commander, but it looks like painful. Good luck, Aramil. Goodbye, buddy. Weird one, did you manage to make the shot? Oh, I'm afraid not. Javian, it's your turn, my friend. Oh, Curry is through. Curry manages, as does Trekater. Here comes Kara. It's time for Kara's jump. And Kara almost through as Linny rocks through. Leolus so close to the edge, but falls out of the plant. Scotchbox is through, as is Ponzi, followed by Milam, who almost makes it, but falls out, as does Ponzi. But Kenny makes it. Ooh, Linny has managed to make it through the following kidney bowl and rock down. I think no one's going to be able to stop Linny as they approach first place, but there's still a lot to play for a 5 through 10, because, I mean, I'm going to admit it, not many people made it through the Trumpet of Disaster, but unfortunately the kidney follows the Trumpet of Disaster. Normally it's the other way around. So there's still a lot to play for, as Linny, boom, rocks into the bowl for first place. Congratulations, Linny. Here comes Flanders, exhausted, but this is a marathon, not a sprint. Flanders makes it, closely followed by Curry. Pig Pugs gets enough momentum, manages to pip Curry for third place. Congratulations. Curry, however, comes in at a respectable fourth, close behind, as Kenny steps into fifth place. Miss Squiggles started poorly, but rocks into sixth remarkably, as Guts takes seventh. Now, up fighting for eighth place, a lot is still happening, as Trekater, the blue fire which we must let loose, is stopped and started, as Tybo, looking slightly disappointed and forlorn, attempts to catch up, but cannot. However, Tybo does do something that many people did not do, which is survive. Congratulations, Tybo. Rip in peace, Samantha, Ponzi, Milam, Kays, Leolus, me, Kiara, Javier, the Weird One, and Aramil, the first of us to pass away this day. That was a good round, everyone. I was impressed with the strategies on display there. Yeah. I'd like to see what other strategies you can bring. Let's do something in space. Let's get some exclamation mark plays, ladies and gentlemen. Exclamation mark play in chat. Good. Excellent. If you're watching us being hosted somewhere else, I'm afraid you have to pop over here. You have to be in Scotchbox VR's chat for this to work. Good. We got 15 people in, but we've still got plenty of space. I can fit another 484 people, so join in. Oh, Sam, nice to have you back. Good. Alright. I think it's enough. I think it's nice playing when we still got, you know, this channel isn't at 500 yet, which means there's still a good chance to win each round. I'm going to press the button. Engage. And boom! Look at that. Now, everyone is going to have a lot of momentum here. This is the light jog around the edge of the course. So whoever sheds that momentum fastest is who's going to rock through. Kiara, knowing that, Kiara, an old pro, decides to take first place. But Samantha, I don't know how much Sam has. Sam got too greedy and dug too deep and now will fall to their death as they deserve. Leaving Flanders, similarly greedy, as Curry and Dewey fight. Oh, wait, no. Dewey isn't even in the game. That's just a ghost of the best player we had. Corey, you are in first place, and you ignore the fact that it's not the best that ever has happened. You know, a lot of people have played this game. Who's in second? It's Ponzi. Ponzi, I thought you fell to your death. Wow, well done. You made it back. Kiara. Oh, bye, Kiara. Oh. Oh, you were doing so well. Oh, well. Kays is now in first, has managed to rock down the stairwell by barely touching it. An interesting strategy I haven't seen anyone else take before. So the Kays is in first, closely followed by Kuros, who's in first through the hedgehog pane. Good, and Leolus is rocking into that particular area as well. Now, I don't know if anyone's going to manage to catch up to Kays, because there's very little in the way of Kays that will stop them without also stopping everybody else. Weird One has had enough. Is just shouting space, 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 space. Blown off to explore. Now, that still leaves 8 people able to actually complete the game, including Ponzi here, who is managed to get a respectable close call into Kays now. Managed to get very close to Kays, which I didn't expect anyone to do. Well done, Ponzi. That's good work. Now, they are heading into the bowl. Oh, Ponzi, you've lost too much momentum, my friend, but you might be kicked in the bum by Milam, which might be enough of a bum kick that you'll actually make it. Let's see what happens. I've received a message from the Weird One who is enjoying the stream from the bath. Good. Kays in first place. Remarkable work there, Kays. You've managed to hold on to first place the whole match, which is very rare. Well done. Which is why the music is so exciting. I do need to get a button for Spotify. I'm sorry. Now, Leolus and Ponzi now fighting. Oh, but Curry managed to take third, actually, away from Ponzi, as Squiggles and Milam and Tybo come out of a kidney bowl battle. Oh, Milam once again caught in the kidney. Cruel. It's a cruel thing. I'm sorry, Milam, but you know what? They can't all be winners. Kays rocks into first so fast and wins when I don't just look away for a moment, followed by Leolus in second place. But there is such a distance between you and everyone else that the person in third place just died. Here comes Squiggly to Pip third, as Aramil takes fourth, and Milam, if they've managed to pull out of the kidney bowl, I believe they finally have. Nope, Milam's still... still caught in the kidney whisker. Oh. Well done, Milam. He's hoping that you have... that physics is feeling on your side and will allow you to finish. Milam Baron makes it. Can we get some GG Milams in chat? Let's get some hugs for Milam, who successfully completed the race. Congratulations to Milam. Oh my, yes, the mouse has very much made itself known. The door is open now because the 5 HDMI cables that I need for running this show, with all the VR stuff, etc., is going through the door crack. So it's not just sitting pouting in the corner as it normally is. But yeah. God, well done. Excellent. Everyone did very well there. Which is why I think we should do it again. Very good. We're going to do this. We're going to do one more. So I want to see everyone playing. I think this is going to be a good one. I'm going to join in. Let's get some exclamation mark plays in chat. You just have to type exclamation mark play to exclamation mark play this game. So as long as you can type play, which is spelt Papa, Lima, Alpha, Yankee, and before that an exclamation mark, which is an upside down half of an interrobang, you're good to go. Hiyakawa, welcome to the party. I've got good feelings about you. You seem like an old pro. So I'm going to press start now, and we'll see what happens. If you're fast enough, you can still hit play. Engage! We are in. Now, everyone has a different strategy for this area because there are a lot of ways to approach this first area. Now, me and Aramil are going for the step approach while Linny has gone for a lot of momentum. Now, the problem with that, Linny, is that you tend to then have to release that momentum by hitting another side. But it hasn't let you stop you, you know? It's worked for you. And I appreciate that. However, Aramil, very angry about it and is close on your heels. Look at that fury. You can see Aramil. This is Aramil. Gaining on you, Linny. I hope you survive as you come up to the first Wendangle. And you have jumped for joy because you know you and Aramil are actually made for each other, which is so sweet. That's right. Oh, look at you two lovebirds. But what's this? Aramil was using you for your money and has just rocked away from the relationship, while Ponzi, his real lover, is close behind. Oh, Linny, I hope you can catch up and show Aramil what for. Very unsporting behavior there. Here comes Milam, who has learned to play the game, followed by literally everyone else in the world, except Havian. Oh, look at that. That was very impressive. Ponzi has managed to rock into first place as Linny and Aramil have strong words in second and third as Glanog tries to break up the fight before the police are actually called. Ponzi using the confusion to try and rock through to first. But Linny don't need no man. Linny just rocks into first place like this. Well, more like this. over her shoulder as she shoots into the front. But Ponzi, assuming that it's a gentleman thing to do, rocks ahead to open the door for her. We don't need that kind of chivalry in this day and age. Linny's so disappointed they've just had to take a moment to think about the state of the patriarchy as Glennog jumps over a series of obstacles. Once again, Ponzi not letting go of the dream. As the weird one comes into third, and again, Aramel and Linny, while they may not place, have settled their differences to come in together fourth, and not even fifth, because Leilus rocks up, breaking them apart at fifth, as Aramil rocks into sixth, shunned, as Kiyakawa takes seventh, Milan eighth, Squiggles ninth, and Samantha back in the race at 10. Excellent. Come on, Kira and Trakater, it's time. Oh, Trakater, come on now, Val. Well done. That was a good race, chaps. Very impressed. Excellent. I'm going to set up a new race while we prepare the second half of tonight's adventures. So excuse me, while I hit new random map, you will hit ! play. I'll join in as well. And I'll go tell Neko to get set up for what will shortly be a raid. So be playing when we do. Ah. Oh, chaps, that's almost 20 players already. Good. Excellent. Alright, is everyone in who's in? You've still got a few seconds to type !play in chat. That's Papa Lima Alpha Yankee. It spells play, which stands for my papa's llama, Alfred my Yankee. Oh, excellent! Look at that, we have a stunning selection of human beings and other. We might even have a monster. Do we have any little monsters in there? I believe so. Alright, let's start this race. Now, this is another one with a lot of different strategies. We'll see what people go for. Who's going to hug the outside? Who's going to try and rock the momentum inside? Engage. Now, Ivy knows what they're doing. They've done this before. They're going for the outside as early as possible. But everyone else, seeing the trap, rocks in early, which is how Madja manages to make it down first, taking advantage of the confusion. First into the elevator, therefore. But it's still anyone's game, as Madja manages to rock through, closely followed by Weird One and Flanders Pigeon Murderer. Now, Kate is technically first, but that doesn't matter. Still anyone's game to play for, it's too hard to tell, which is how Kara the Brave rocks into first. But Mila manages to pip it into first and gains momentum on the outside. Oh, but does manage to slam into an obstacle, which is a shame. However, it does give Kiara the chance to rock up into the air like an 80s action movie in slow motion and hit their fucking head against a brick wall. Boom. Oh, it's still anyone's to play for, as Mike, taking the outside, takes advantage again of this. Now, we are heading into two separate Lotus tits. But everyone is finding the nipple quite early and shooting off, which is how Kuri has taken first quite early. Closely followed by Kira, who has more momentum on the outside and does not hit anything. Kiyakawa, however... that was very impressive work. I've never seen anyone gain that much momentum. As Guts tumbles off of the arena. Goodbye, my friend, as does Mike. But you know, it's an intense area. It happens a lot. That's how we learn. Now, Kiyakawa has lost a great deal of momentum, so there's still time to catch up with them. Linny, seeing advantage of this, as Samantha, the pressure is too much and dives to their death. Oh, Madja, you have done this before. You saw your opportunity and you rocked up into the close-knit fight for its first, second, and third. I'm very impressed with the rapidity there. Well done. Heavian, however, in first place, closely followed by a word that I won't say, has managed to pip first. Very impressive for someone with their condition. Heavian taking second, Kiyakawa now in third, but insulted by it, slowly gaining momentum. The Weird One, similarly, is going for a bowling down the middle approach. However, they have lost some momentum to the side. So here come Heavian and the Weird One taking third and second, as our special needs friend makes it to first place. Glenog in 4th, followed by Kiara in 5th. And Madja, who held on so well for so long in first place, finishes 6th, which is still a very respectable result. 8th is Squiggles, 7th Kiyakawa, 9th Taibo, and 10th Trakator. Now Kays and Ponzi still battling it out. As Kay... Oh, Ponzi, my friend. Press F to pay respects to Ponzi. Oh, I guess just wanted an audience. Good. Alright, I think we should do that again because I like the look of this map. I think you should all type !play in chat. It's spelled !Papa, Lima, Alpha, Yankee, or well done. You're doing very well at typing words, which I am impressed by. We have 20 players. Not all of them British, but no one's perfect. It's almost working, Layerless, but you actually need to type play as a word. We have 12 people, 22. Oh, we have a large group of human beings playing now, gentlemen and ladies, and all those in betwixt who consider themselves not even on said spectrum, which is why I am pressing start. You still have 10 seconds to join. Avian, in right on the edge there. Just before I say the following phrase. Engage. Oh, and we are all up the downspout and down the upspout through the fountain and very rapidly down the rectum. Did you see the speed at which people rock down the butthole? Now, Scotchbox has played this before. I've had a look at this map before, which is how I'm going in first. Weird One has previously won this match. That's a ghost of how well the Weird One did. Yeah. Built by Kays and Pugschan. Doing very well. Oh my goodness, there's a lot happening right now. Now, Kays and Pugs fighting for first and second. Now, I have been slowed down in my third place by a pip, but so is Trakator. In fact, everyone's hit the pip, which means it's still anybody's game as we enter this. Because whoever can keep their speed up will win, not counting Taibo, who just didn't really have what it took. Now, the Weird One not doing as well as they did last time, and people will be disappointed to see the old legend of this map and not going quite at her former glory. But you know, in this game, you've really got to stay in practice or this will happen. So, it's Scotchbox and Kays vying for first and second as Trakator comes into third. But if anyone can rock in and lose enough momentum quickly enough, like Sneelps just did, they can steal first, as Aramil has already learned. Excellent. Let's see what's happening down here. Sneelps, well done. As I suspected, you managed to lose your momentum very rapidly, rocking yourself into a kidney bowl where, sadly, you have been paused. Linny, however, rocks through the gate instantly. Linny is going to be very difficult to catch now as they enter the finale. One might go so far as to say, it's impossible. But stranger things has happened as Kays comes in with more momentum and rocks past Linny, who is protesting? I don't fucking know. Kays takes first place because Linny felt guilty about winning literally all the time, followed by Sneelps in third. Super Vince had enough, falling to their death. Glenog coming in for fourth, Scotchbox for fifth. Millum and Ponzi fighting for sixth and fifth as Guts comes in, I presume, for seventh. No, Guts coming in for eighth because Millum took over there. Thing in ninth. And Aramil and Mike fighting here. Now, both have been in the kidney bowl. Aramil, however, has already escaped the kidney bowl. But, they are into pegging. Not in the game. I just thought you should know. Okay, now, they have managed to make it through. Mike, pegging isn't his thing, so he comes through the outside, which means he might have enough momentum to pip, but not quite. Aramil takes it, doesn't place, but finishes, closely followed by Mr. Mike Gamma. We had a lot of death in that race, which is what I like to see. It's what we're all here for. Much murder as we can imagine. Fantastic. Weird One is true. I think you died as well. Press F to pay your respects to Super Vince, the Weird One, Flanders Pigeon Murderer, Trakater, Havian Laeless, Kier the Babe, Kurinos, Ivy Joe, Miss Squiggly Kitty, Tyber Bruton, and Pugs. 1985. F. Shall we do one for luck, chat? Would you like to do another one? Just to up your rankings? Because my god, it's important. Never think it's not important. Alright, we'll do one more. Trakater, while we do allow Pepe's in chat, you need to type in all caps next to it, not racist, or you'll be kicked. No, that's even worse. Don't do that. I'll join in as well on this one. Here we are. Yes, I'll be in the game. Good, so for our final game of the night, before we do a blue alert and raid someone very near and dear to my heart, it's time to type !play in the chat. Here we all are. Now once again, this is a sumo style round. We're all going to start by feeling each other up. That doesn't sound right. Measuring each other, seeing how we feel about each other before we rock in. I'm going to start the countdown. I mean, that's pretty close, Sneels, but try it PLAY. In the next 10 seconds. Nicely timed, Mike. Engage! Oh no, everyone's moving slowly. They're just trying to judge each other here as we pull into the in and out dance that is the very heart of marbles on stream. This is where legends are made. This is where everything starts. You can really tell a lot about a marble by the way they interact here, by how well they size up the opponents. No one's going for it. They all feel... yeah, they're just trying to get to know each other as much as possible. As sneakily, Sneelps once again, excellent at just rocking through and everyone else is busy, like the little rat that he is. Closely followed by Ponzi, a slightly larger rat. But no one can keep up with Sneelps, who's doing even better than Tybo, our previous champion. But Linny knows what she wants. Glenog clearly wants Linny, but Linny, hugging close to the ground, is gaining remarkably fast on Sneelps. Very good work, but sadly, spunks into... oh, Sneelps, I'm sorry, that's a bit sad. However, that gives Glenog the chance to rock ahead. Now pulling into the straight, as Guts rocks through with so much speed that they bounce out of the arena tragically to their death, leaving Milam to go through the pegs. We have our special need friends and Mr. Mike in third, with Javian pulling up fourth, as everyone else still has to fight the various obstacles. Milam, however, manages to rock into the finish line when I wasn't even looking because they worked so fast. Very impressed with that finale there, Milam. Well done. As our special needs friend comes in second, and Mr. Mike the Grasshopper comes in third. Excellent work. Very good. Very impressive work from everyone. Now here comes Sneelps and Javian, followed by Glenog, Kays, and Boogman2112, a new player, but clearly an old hand, able to place, even in the first game we've seen them in. Now here comes everyone else, sadly not placing. Laeless coming in at a respectable speed, and Flanders coming in a completely disrespectful speed. What a cunt. Excellent. Well done, everyone. That was a very good race. Let's do a short one to finish off, because that was another short one. I don't want you to feel like you were robbed. So this is just a very quick one, only featuring me. No, I'm joking. We will do a single other race on a mini-map. Here we are. Everyone, let's get some ! Play. You'll have to do it again in chat, I'm afraid. This will probably only be about a minute long, and then we will do our blue alert, as is tradition. So I hope you're excited for the definitely random person that we'll be raiding in 90 seconds. Alright. We got a respectable number of players there, but we still got like 10 people in chat who haven't played, so if you would like to type ! Play, there is still time. Very good. Very good. Alright. This, ladies and gentlemen, is multi-lane madness. So called because it does the following. Oh my goodness, more people joining still. That's 20 players. And I feel like that's a good number to go out on. Here we go. It's the one you know and love, ladies and gentlemen. Engage. Let's see what's happening in here. Oh my goodness, now Miss Squiggles managed to rock into first place early there, but lost the momentum, giving Milam a chance to rock up. But Flanders, the pigeon murderer, incensed by being called the C-word early, rocks into first place as Guts pips it with a very rapid jump and manages to maintain her momentum going through the slalom. Impressive. Linny doing similar on the left side, as Weird One just can't handle that kind of complex maneuvering and plummets. Linny and Guts, however, are now neck and neck. Using different courses, however, Guts will probably be able to keep up the momentum more rapidly. Yes, shooting through the end zone there as they enter the Bouncy Bibble. Now here comes Linny into the Bouncy Bibble, also survived. Sneops has much more momentum out of it, however, and may be able to beat Guts just from that momentum alone. No, actually, we've got similar momentum between the two of them. I think they might be able to keep this, but Pugs and Sneops are now vying, and it's possible that with their combined momentum of fighting one another, they'll catch up. Now, if Guts managed to pass through an eye here... Oh, Guts, I'm sorry, that was so close. But as we enter the kidneys here, it is Linny in first, followed by Sneops. K's managed to take first very rapidly because many people have decided to die. Not even sure how. Doesn't seem like that complicated an area, but it was too much for some. I'm sorry to see you go. Alright, but that's okay because Linny and Sneops are still neck and neck. Guts, what happened to you, buddy? You're in 8th, you're still in the race, but that... I'm sorry, that kidney mixer really did a number on you. However, that has given Pugs a chance to sneak into first place and, oh, just pip Linny and Sneops, who take 2nd and 3rd, as Case takes a respectable 4th. Now here come Glenog and Mr. Mike Gramophone Record into 6th. Good. The Special Olympics now taking 7th, as Curry and Guts take 7th and 8th. Good work, guys. Ah, Guts, you actually took 9th. As Squiggle-chan, Little Miss Squiggly Kitty, takes 10th. You know how that leaves? That leaves Flanders, the pigeon murderer, as usual, holding up the whole room. And Trackiter. Oh no, I beg your pardon, Flanders coming in at a very respectable pace, whereas Trackiter holds up the entire proceedings. What a dick. Well done, everyone. That was truly excellent. Thank you very much. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that a lovely bit of fun? I hope you all enjoyed playing just a little round, cheeky little round of Marbles on Stream. And while you're on here, while Scotchbox is going away, I am not, because we have a